Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone feeling? We good? We feeling fresh? We ready for a stream? We ready to finish this game? Same. I just about got to this stream in time. Whew. My hold on, let me just change my volume a little bit. I've got a slightly new setup, so I need to manually play with things a bit. Now that shouldn't have changed the volume level for you guys, but please let me know if it did, because I have to fiddle with the volume a little bit, because I got a new cable for these headphones and it means that it works straight away. Like I plug it in and everything works. I don't have to fiddle with it at all, but it means that I don't have a volume control. It also means that these can now only be used as headphones, not as a mic as well. So we're gonna have to test to see how things go when we get on the line with Aaron, because I'm going to be using the normal stream mic, talking to him through Discord as well. And if I know Microsoft, and boy howdy do I, it may just implode on itself and shut the whole damn thing down. So let's see how that goes. But I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's ready for the final installment of A Way Out. And after that, we're thinking that we might do a little bit of Quake 4 for something a little bit entirely different. It came out in Game Pass yesterday, I think. I've never actually played it. I've played plenty of Unreal Tournament 2004, which came out the year before, I think. It is very, very similar, but I don't think I've ever actually played Quake 4. So we're going to see how that goes. It might be a little tricky because there was a mod that you could use to add bots into the multiplayer, but that actually looked way more complicated than it needed to be. You had to like do a bunch of commands and stuff to get it working by the looks of it, and I didn't have time to sort that out and then potentially teach Aaron to be able to get that done as well. So we're going to be to the mercy of the 3 people that were playing online when I looked. I mean, at the end of the day, I suppose we can do 1v1, but that's not quite as exciting as having a few people in the server. So we'll see how that goes. If not, we have Left 4 Dead 2 as the backup. And then there's something like Gartic Phone or something like that we can fall back onto if all else fails. So if anyone has Quake 4 or thinks that they might be able to get in on some Quake 4 action in the second half of the stream, get it installing now. It's only like 2.5 gig or something, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but somewhere around the 2 to 3 gig mark. It doesn't require much to run at all. It's a pretty old game, and hopefully should be able to play. So if you guys have that, please look into it. Aaron, welcome. I'm just about ready, just grabbing some coffee. No worries. I just installed it as well. Perfect. I'm just trying to exist. I had a migraine earlier on, so I'm just about recovered from that. I've got my hydration here, and I've got things set up, ready to go, and hopefully everything just works, you know? It probably won't, but we'll see how it goes. I also have to remember to turn off my smooth jazz. I don't know, I know this is like the last episode of the series, but I'm wondering whether I just turn off the in-game sound. Other bullets and things like that like important enough to leave on over the fact that the audio doesn't work. I don't know, we've done like however many episodes there are now without changing over, so we'll just keep it this way. And also Quake is the same, because it's a much older game. It's either volume on, volume off. There is no separation of audio, so I think we'll just keep it like that for now. We'll just have to remember to turn it off. I mean, it'll become pretty obvious because it'll clash quite obviously. So, but yeah, hope everyone's doing a-okay. We're also gonna have to look into either. It'll probably be like tomorrow or something, or whenever we get around to it, really, whenever we have time. But we'll start looking into what the next game is going to be. We have a few things on the maybe list, so we'll just have to figure out exactly which one's going to work. Excuse me. I think my parts for my new parts for the PC have shipped. So in theory, we might be able to do some of the other games that we were wanting to do sooner than we thought it might happen. Because, yeah, so my order's been shipped. Let's have let me just see if it says anything about the delivery time. I think it just says the tracking will be updated in 24 hours. So theoretically, I might have my updated PC within the week. Within a couple days, perhaps. It is the weekend though, so within the week is the most likely, which would be amazing. Dark Fox, welcome, how are ya? How's it going? Not terrible, not amazing. I had a migraine an hour or so ago. What is it? At probably about 6, so about 3 hours ago. 2 hours of that was recovering, and the last hour of that was also recovering, so and my daughter is being, let's just say, difficult to get on with. I just heard her running up the corridor and she's supposed to be in bed, so we'll see what happens there. My wife should be able to deal with it, but it is still difficult because she's supposed to be in bed. Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, better than I was. No. At least these days I can semi-recover within like 2 to 3 hours, where it used to be like 6 hours at least to recover to be able to be like functional. At all, really. The daughter running amok. Yeah, well, if she doesn't stop running amok, then we may run into problems. But hopefully, we should be all right. You got your coffee yet, Aaron? You ready? You ready to jump on Discord? I'm okay. Just getting ready to do my languages and try to do more of my harmonica studies. That's right, you're a bit of a linguist yourself, aren't you? And harmonica. Fancy. Is it fancy? I don't know. Very country and western. 1 minute, like a literal minute? Okay, well, we'll just be chilling here until you're ready. We're going to finish off this game. Looking forward to finishing this off and figuring out what we're going to play next. At this point, yeah, we just have to decide. I had to feed my addiction and smoke a cigarette. You really got to get that number higher so that you can quit. People, you need to donate to him, otherwise you can never quit. It's not doable. Not possible. Man. Maybe I should take more painkillers. I think it hasn't been long enough technically to take more painkillers. I already take too many really, so I can't really take more. I've only been goofing around on it for a week, then decided every Friday I'm going to try and actively study it to try and play it better. So what you're saying is every time Aaron and I get together to play our game, you're like, you know what would make Aaron and I's stream even better? A little bit of the old harmonica. Just smash it in there, you know? And while I'm at it, why not play that harmonica in Spanish? That's how a harmonica works, I'm told. My friend was like, I'll just give you the money in cash and you quit, but I've yet to see action on his words. Yeah, that's the thing. Put the money where your mouth is. And like we've discussed before, it's not necessarily specifically the monetary value that you need. It's kind of the motivation attached to that. It's a bit of a more complicated thing than that, because some people will see it and just be like, oh, you need money to be able to do something you should be doing anyway? You're desperate. It's about your mindset and the motivation and getting yourself in a position that you can actually do that. And that helps provide that motivation to do that. And it can be more complicated than it sounds, basically. Yep, the old harmonica in Japanese while playing Zelda's Lullaby. Bam. I wonder what it sounds like in Japanese. I've only ever heard it in Spanish. That's how things work, right? Oh, what is this text? Oh, okay. That's fine. Alright. Aaron might be ready. Yep, incoming call. Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. My setup has changed because I got a new cable for my headset, and excuse me, and it doesn't route the microphone through it, so you will now be hearing my actual proper mic. So this should sound a lot better, but I didn't know if it was going to cause issues with everything else, being Microsoft and just being stupid, and if it's quieter or not.
It's not quieter to me.
Okay.
It sounds good though.
Okay.
I don't know if I can determine whether it actually sounds better or not, but it definitely sounds pretty good. I would say that.
Oh, that's good to hear. Because I was playing Halo this morning with Pete, and we found out this issue. I was glad we found it out then. And then I boosted my game through my interface and took off my filter boost on the mic that I had through OBS. So it should have balanced out to a point where it's fine for everyone. Which reminds me, Fox, how's my levels on your end? I don't know if it might be clipping ever so slightly, or if it's perfect. It's either just clipping every now and then, or it's perfect. So I'll either have to slightly adjust it. Your volume is great. Okay, good. Let me know at any point if I do have a limiter and a compressor on, so it should be fine if it's fine now. But if I get louder and it starts clipping and the limiter's not handling it properly, then I might have to just put a filter on to minus the gain just a little bit. So let me know how that goes. But yeah, otherwise, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm in the menu.
In the menu? Okay, well, I'm going to turn off my jazz then, sadly. And I'm going to switch over. Let's see how we go. Alright, I'll keep an ear out for when you get loud. Alright, thanks, Fox. I appreciate it. Alright. This is it. This is the finale. This is the finale of this game. I'm not quite sure what's in store for us because I don't really remember what's past this. I remember up into the big twist that we just saw, but I don't really remember what came after that. So this is all semi-new to me.
Good if I always forget. I think that when you invite me, that it should pop up on my screen, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think it does. Is it working? Have you got an invite?
Oh yeah, I just got it.
I don't know if I just sent you 3 invites or I didn't send you any. Because it was having some troubles there. So I don't know if you were in the chat when I was saying it, but I was talking about Quake. And I was trying to get... Oh, I think actually I just said to you in Discord that I was trying to get that working with bots. So we could just play again, like with and against bots. But the mod was just annoyingly awkward to get working. So we're just going to have to see how many people are online when we go to play that. Because there was like 3 when I checked before.
It's not a lot of people are playing it.
Well, it only just came out on Game Pass yesterday. So they'll be the Game Pass servers or something associated to that, I'm assuming. Whereas before that, they would have been probably running somewhere else. So, yeah, I don't think there'll be much people playing, mostly in general, but we'll see, I guess. This might just be an awkward time as well. Alright, here we go. Come on. My PC parts are on the way, so hopefully soon we'll be able to play.
Get out of my way!
Ooh, we'll be able to play
This
the
damn
next
game
one.
is so loud. Let me, you go ahead and
that-
keep doing what you're doing. I'm just gonna turn the game volume down real quick. I don't know why this always happens. It's like the
Yeah.
game volume always decides to get loud again.
Yeah, you seem to have that problem every time, don't you? I think I had that problem, not in this game actually, in Dragon Age randomly, but not in this game.
I fucking see you, Vincent! Leo, you need to calm down. Calm down!
Oh
Are you
god,
serious?
it's skipping a lot.
Look, I know you're angry. Angry? You haven't seen me angry yet, you backstabbing pig! Please!
I have
And then they
dialogue
end up
this time.
becoming best friends.
Shut the fuck up!
Possibly. Alright, steer. Wee.
Stop the
Wee.
car and let's talk this through. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. The right thing, huh? The only right thing here is me pointing the gun right at
Surprisingly
your face.
awake for how little I slept.
Yeah. Well, you were streaming not that long ago, weren't you? Like probably only a couple of hours ago.
Sorry?
Well, I suppose it'd be like 5 or 6 by now, I suppose.
Believe you, fucking rat.
Yeah, I forgot exactly what time I stopped. I think it was about like 6 hours ago or something.
Yeah. For me, I remember it being like 3 or 4 or something.
You think that you're gonna... No, hell no. Yeah, I crashed the car.
Well, roll credits. We lose.
Lord. Oh, my stream is lagging? I don't see that I'm dropping frames, so I am curious as to why it might be.
I know my stream's lagging a bit, but yours shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, it's lagging a lot.
Oh, really?
Wow, like it's
How's it
basically
looking on my
unviewable.
end, Fox? Because I know mine's dropping a little bit, but
Yeah,
it shouldn't be too bad.
one more shot.
What the hell?
Fire.
This ain't okay. What would be causing this? Oh,
It's
now it
connection
says.
lost.
Yeah.
Sorry, connection lost. What happened there? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm curious what's going on here. So they said my stream was lagging, then we had a disconnect. But I don't see any dropped frames.
Oh,
I wonder what
Aaron,
could be.
so Fox goes, yours is fine. That's the only reason I knew his was screwing up. All right.
Everything Res Evil, welcome. How's it going? Welcome in. Apparently my stream is just like totally effed up right now.
Is it your stream or is it the game? Because you can try restarting the game now that it's disconnected anyway. Although, if we got disconnected, that sounds like it might be an internet issue. Otherwise, probably wouldn't have disconnected you.
Right.
Still restart the game, though.
You would think that if I had an internet issue that it would be at least dropping frames, because I'm running at like 6,000 bitrate right now. It would
What does your bitrate on your dashboard say?
On OBS?
No, on your Twitch dashboard.
I'm not too sure where it would show that, like in my
it...
Stream Manager. Well, I'm not sure.
Oh wait, are you using Stream Elements or Stream?
No, I'm using OBS.
Do you not have your Twitch dashboard open when you stream?
Like the creator dashboard?
Yeah.
No, what I usually do is I pull it up on my phone. I pull up Stream Manager. Like I go into the Twitch app and I click on the little thing that says create, and then I go to Stream Manager.
Right, because in the Twitch dashboard, it has a thing up the top that says bitrate, and also a thing down the bottom underneath your viewed stream that says whether the connection is excellent or having problems or whatever.
Let me try something. I know this is not ideal at all, but I think I'm going to try to restart my computer real quick.
Oh, geez. Okay, restarting the whole thing. All right, well, in that case, we're going to hang out on my stream for a minute.
My computer's pretty quick about restarting, so I'm pretty sure, like, I should be back in about, like, 60 seconds or so.
All right, well, we'll just chill here and wait for you. So, everyone, we're going to be waiting in my stream. Aaron's just rebooting his stuff because it's having issues.
Yeah, because if this doesn't work, then I'll be lost. I don't even know what to do at that point. Hold on 1 second.
Fabulous start, as always. How is everyone? I mean, maybe we won't need an extra game at the end of this. Maybe it will just not work for long enough that by the time we get to finish it, it will be over. We'll see. Plays harmonica while waiting, as long as it's the Japanese harmonica. Oh, sorry, the harmonica in Japanese. It's probably more accurate. I don't want to be hearing any English harmonica. That's just not on. Not on. Oh, but how is everyone feeling? I'm pretty sure it's just you, Fox. But if anyone else is here, people like to lurk a bit in the stream, so maybe there's some other people here. Hope everyone's doing alright. Just having some technical issues on Aaron's side, once again. We're just waiting for him to restart his computer. Hoping that resolves the problems. I mean, he has been on his computer for a big portion of the day, from what I've seen. So it's possible that it may just be to do with that. It may just have been running too long. Laughing through my harmonica makes an interesting noise, but what if you laugh through your harmonica in Swedish? Do you then sound like the Swedish chef playing a harmonica? What would that even sound like, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. It says Aaron's streaming. Is that just not updated yet? Or I guess, I mean, I'm assuming he's going to call me. I don't know, Fox, if you want to keep an eye out on his Twitch. I might actually open up a page just to be sure. Looks like he might be online again. That was a pretty quick restart. I would have to grab my chromatic harmonica for Swedish. You don't have your chromatic harmonica on you? Amateur. Absolute amateur. Next thing you'll be telling me that you're not actually learning Japanese. You're learning like Swahili or something. I mean, it seems like he is online. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, everyone. Just gonna open up his stream over here. See how it's going. Oh, I was wondering actually as well, just a completely unrelated thing. And anyone, especially any viewers that aren't necessarily, that don't do their own streams, is who I'm most interested in their opinions on. How are you guys feeling about the new tag system? Has it made any difference to you whatsoever? Are you even aware of the new tag system? Is it improved anything? Made anything worse? What's the general consensus? Because my theory is that it could be good, but it also could be terrible because you might end up having like 10 different categories of the same thing, but 5 or like 9 of them people have spelt wrong, and which means you're now having to go through all these different things rather than just going through the one. But obviously because you can type as like whatever you want, then potentially there's more opportunity. But I don't know if it's actually better or not. I mean, I stream and I had no idea that there was a new tag system. Yeah, so they changed it fairly recently, a couple days ago, I think. Now there is a tag limit of 10. I just have a couple in my hand. 10 instead of 5, and you don't have a predetermined set list of tags anymore. There's the pre-generated ones for the categories, but the ones that you add yourself, you can type whatever you want, basically. I don't know if there's any policing on that. Like, I'm assuming there'll be some sort of filter against swearing and stuff. But yeah, you type it in yourself now, which means, sure, you get a bunch of extra, like you get 10 instead of 5 tags, which is great. But I'm not convinced it's actually going to help. Because there's going to be like, 10 people putting in the word affiliate, and 7 of them are going to spell it affiliate or something. And then they're just going to be, but like in varying degrees of that spelling of the word. So there's got to be like, 7 or 8 different categories of the thing. So, I don't know. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I fixed it. The issue was that I was recording on OBS while I was streaming, which usually is okay, but I think it might be the hard drive that I'm choosing to record to, so I just ended it there. I don't need to record it. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I don't know. That was really weird because I realized that I was like, I wonder if it's the recording, so I shut it off, and then it instantly fixed the problem, and I was like, oh, okay, well.
Well, I mean, if at least it's fixed the problem, so we can at least get through the stream, and then if you need to fix it afterwards, you can.
Yeah, it's probably just the hard drive that I'm choosing to record to, but I don't know. I swear I've recorded to that hard drive before. It's really weird.
I know, man. You seem to have a lot of issues with your hard drives.
Yeah, well, this is that same hard drive that was kind of like where the game went missing on it. So,
oh God, I feel like you need a new hard drive.
That's what it sounds like. I'm not positive, but I mean, it's still been kicking, so...
The evidence is stacking up.
Yeah.
I sent you an invite, by the way. You should
okay, accepted it. Go ahead and send it one more time real quick.
Did you get that?
No.
That one? You should have definitely gotten one of those invites.
I got the original one and I accepted it, but it didn't put me into the game.
Oh, perfect.
I could.
Is your
Let me
game already
try.
loaded, or?
Yeah, let me try to just accept it through the EA app or something, if that's possible. Dabs, welcome in. How are you doing? All those unread notifications? Yeah. What? On what? Let me try to go into the EA app and see if that does anything.
So I was just talking to my chat while we were waiting for your computer to restart. I'm assuming, have you noticed about the changes that they made to tags over the last week on Twitch?
Yeah, you could do custom tags now, and your limit has doubled.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
Is if you send another invite, it's not coming up, or what? Can you try one more time?
Try again.
I don't know why.
I've definitely sent some there.
And I'm in the EA app, so I would think that there would be like a spot where I could like find the invitation.
Let me go back to the main menu and load back in.
Should I, or is it you saying you're going to?
I'm doing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the tags. How do I feel about it? I don't
What are your
know.
hot takes on it?
Well, I like the idea that they doubled our tag limit, but
I think that was a good choice. Yep, I agree with that, definitely.
the customizable tags are kind of like gonna be hit and miss because people are just gonna put whatever random tags they feel like putting.
Yep.
And that's not gonna necessarily help them be discovered.
No, I 100% agree. It's like, and people are going to misspell it. So you're going to have like, let's just say the word affiliate or something, just as an example. People are going to try and spell affiliate, and there's going to be people that mistype and type affiliate or affiliate or, you know, silly things like this. So there's going to be like 7 categories of what are all technically the same thing, but you're not going to see all of them because you're only searching for the correct spelling or something. Or maybe you mistype and search for the wrong spelling. So I feel like it's just going to dilute it.
Now that's what I'm curious about, is because before on Twitch, like people would look up, like there was like specifically a section when you filtered through search results from like, let's say you go into Resident Evil 1 streams, right? And then like you see the whole list and then you could filter it based on certain tags.
Yeah.
Now, I imagine that that's not going to be the same way anymore. Like I feel like what I'm hoping that they do, I guess is what I'm trying to say, is I'm hoping that when you put a tag that's custom, that if somebody searches that keyword or something, but no one on Twitch is searching those keywords. Yeah, I don't know. So it's,
yeah, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to play out, because I feel like it has the potential to be helpful, but also has the potential to be actually harmful.
Yeah, I mean,
there are some things that I feel like it will help, but also some things that I think it'll actually hurt more than it will help.
I think the people who it's going to help the most is people who stick to who stick to phrases that might actually be commonly looked up. Like one that I put, like for this, for example, I'm using a tag co-stream, which may not have been a tag before on Twitch, or it may have been, but I don't know. But you know, it's like someone could probably try to look that up. You know what I mean? That's realistic.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, I'll use another example, not to call anyone specific out, but like there's another streamer that I watch, and he had something like sexy beardo man, and I'm like,
yeah, who's searching for that?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, that's great, and I'm glad that you know you're enjoying yourself with that tag, and maybe it was more for his and the viewers' benefit than anything else, but
yeah. And the thing is, like, you can find more of a niche, but is that really what you need to do for discoverability? Is that going to truly help your discoverability? Like,
am I supposed to like shoot you down?
I think so. You are hurting me.
I am. Good. I want to kill you.
Yeah, rude.
Now I have an excuse to do so.
There is certainly instances where, like, having you know, a niche is definitely helpful, but not if it's too much of a niche. If it's too much of a niche, then it actually hurts you. It doesn't help you. Ow, my face.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I just keep shooting you. You think you would have died by now.
Well, I mean, my thing's about to explode. Oh, saved by the cutscene? Question mark?
Okay, so Dab said I'm doing alright, tired of AF because I didn't get a restful sleep since we're hosting 2 cats in our apartment that aren't meshing well with our own cats. Oh, so you just keep waking up to...
Oh, oof.
He said, I searched via tag, specifically the LGBTQIA plus tag to help me find... Yeah, see, but that's a tag that was already on Twitch.
And that's not going to change. Like, everyone's going to use that anyway.
That's going to be one of the most commonly
people,
searched tags.
But there are still going to be people from that are going to be like, oh, LGBTQ, but not IA plus or whatever the extra... You know,
right.
People are going to stop at different parts, and that's going to dilute the amount of people that are seen. And in some instances, that may actually be beneficial, but it's also maybe bad for discoverability for some people, because they're just not going to be shown in some categories. It's hard to tell whether, because if you have less people in a category, those people are more likely to be seen because there's less of them, but also there is a vastly smaller number of them, so that means there are a lot less people looking for that as well. So I don't know. It's.
Are we back in the prison again?
Not the prison. I don't think so. No.
Okay, because this looks like that medical ward. Remember when one of us had to distract the guard and the other had to like go grab the thing?
Yeah,
it kind of looked like it for a second. Yeah. Dab said discoverability is just one aspect, though. The other aspect is that people who do stumble upon your stream can get a quick idea of what you're about by looking at your tags. I mean, I agree with that, and that there is a benefit to that, but I feel like, in all fairness, my opinion is discoverability is the most important aspect of using tags. Otherwise,
because if they don't see you to begin with, it doesn't matter how many tags tell your story, because they haven't seen you. I do agree with that 100%. But again, it's like, this is where I'm not sure whether it's a good or a bad thing. I feel like it's a knife edge of whether it's actually hurting or helping.
You're a dead man! You piece of shit!
I think the part that helps that the most was the fact that they raised the tag limit. I think that was the part that helps the most.
Yeah, they raised the tag limit. I feel like they should have implemented one change at a time, maybe not both, because now they're not going to have the clear indication of what's helping and what's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is crazy, and I'm not going to lie, this is kind of sad, dude, this game.
Yeah, true.
It's kind of low-key depressing me a little bit.
1v1 me, bro.
I know, apparently, this is nuts. I can't believe that I didn't know it was going to come down to this, you know what I mean?
Do we have grenades or something? I feel like we could just camp.
Damn. Oh, wait, how do you have more health than me? I just shot you more than you shot me.
No, I got headshots, bro.
I got you in the head. I think. I don't know. This is nuts.
Ain't saving you there, son.
I guess you're gonna win this fight.
Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely don't remember this part. Where does time go? It's past 9 hours. Sorry, it's past 9 now. Yeah, goes quick, doesn't it?
Deb said another thing is if you're relying solely on tags for your discoverability, then you're doing something fundamentally wrong too. Well, it's not like I'm relying on tags solely, but I definitely rely on them because I know that some people.
That's the biggest way that you find people, especially for a small streamer. Yeah.
And Dabs even said, do you know how much your tags are actually helping you get discovered? I mean, I don't know exactly how much, but I know for a fact, based on past experiences, that some people have found me through some of those tags. Because some people specifically, like you said, Dabs, you specifically look up LGBTQ. It's just like somebody else might specifically look up the first playthrough tag because they want to see someone do a first playthrough on a game.
Yeah.
And then they said, I think the tag limit was irrelevant without more tags because I end up putting random shit like ballroom dancing because there wasn't always enough tags to describe me and my content. Well,
yeah,
that
I
is
think
true.
there needed to be more overall tags and more amount of tags. I don't know if custom was the way to do it. Maybe it is. Maybe you know, in a month from now, when things have settled out a bit, it will actually be great. That I'm not saying one way is wrong or right. I genuinely don't know.
Well, the other thing is, on that note, like how Dab said I didn't have enough tags to choose from. I mean, that may be true, but I would actually tend to believe that that's not true. And the only reason I say that is because I have struggled with finding tags sometimes in the past. But what I realized is it's because I was just blindly searching, you know. There's a whole list compiled online of tags, and you would be surprised as to how many of those pre-formed tags that they actually had that people probably didn't even know anything about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's difficult to find ones that are relevant, for sure. Though I do get what Dabs is saying with that. I've had trouble finding useful, relevant tags in that list before. Oh my god, I'm getting so much lag. I'm honestly surprised that I am doing so well because mine is lagging out pretty hard right now.
Yeah, it looks like you're gonna win this fight.
Oh god, I just can't even shoot at you at the moment because it just keeps like jibbing out.
I don't even know where that.
My frames are terrible.
Honestly, I have no clue where the hell you are right now, and I'm like,
I saw you a second ago, but oh, oh, the lag! Come on. Ugh.
lagging pretty bad.
Yeah, my frames are just dropping all over the place. I'm barely able to do anything.
So my stream didn't want to show anything at all, and now yours is lagging. Yeah, it's always some kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I might as well just let you kill me. I mean, I don't even think there's a possibility of me winning this fight
Yeah,
at
I
this
don't
point.
know if you would have been able to get out of that. I was pretty up on the health. It's what we always wanted, America versus Australia. Yeah. And the funny thing is, the ones who don't have guns are currently winning in a gunfight. Oh, speaking of guns.
It's like, even now, like, I might use a few tags that are custom that are, like, different than what was on the original list. Like, especially when I'm doing video editing in particular. Like, I might use film, television, whatever. But for the most part, I see my set, like, a lot of times I end up, like, using tags that already existed before anyway.
It's because people know about all those tags, so they're going to be searching for those. Or at
Yeah,
least
and I'm
most of those tags, anyway.
And in my mind, I remember those tags because I've used them so many freaking times over the past year that it's like, those are just my go-to tags anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I'm punching the memories right out of you.
I know, this is nuts. I am kind of curious to see how I like Quake 4. I think I played one of the Quake games like a long time ago, or I don't even know if it was Quake. It might have been.
I played Quake Champions that came out, well, a while ago now, I suppose, which was like the newest version of it, and that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I never played any
Quake
of the original ones.
I don't know about 4, but I know that a lot of the Quake games have campaigns, and some of them are co-op too, I think. So that might be something that we might look at possibly playing at some point if we like the mechanics of the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I did see that there was some sort of single-player element in it, but I didn't know if it was co-op or not, or anything.
Well, I know that they said like the original one, I think. Based on what I read online, it seemed like co-op on Quake was a pretty standard thing.
Right.
Like, it's been included with a lot of the games based on what I understand, but then again, I wouldn't know because I haven't played any of them. But,
I guess we'll be able to have a look in a minute.
or what was that other game? It was like something Arena, and it was like very similar to Quake. It was around like from the same era, I feel like early or late
Unreal
90s, early
Tournament?
2000s.
Is that what you mean?
Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, I love that game. It's
Yeah,
very,
so that
very
was the
similar. I've
one.
played heaps of that, but I haven't played Quake, really. And they're based off
Does Unreal-
the same thing, I'm pretty sure.
Unreal is only multiplayer, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to just
yeah,
like,
it
be a
is. Yeah,
showcase
yeah.
for the Unreal Engine, essentially.
Yeah.
So that was the one, and I don't know if I did play Quake now that I think about it, but yeah, it's almost exactly like the same type of game, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they're very, 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 very similar, for sure.
Wait, is this me or are you aiming? Oh.
This is me. Brap, 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 brap. Can I
Why does he have an Alaska shirt on? Damn. You're gonna kill me,
I
huh?
was gonna try and shoot you in the balls, but it wouldn't let me, wouldn't let me aim.
So, this can, I'm guessing this can end one of two ways, based on
Does seem
who
that way,
wins the
yeah.
fight. Yeah.
I guess so. I don't know if there's an option to not fight, but I haven't really seen any.
I know, is there an option just to kiss and make up?
Maybe there is right at the end once we're both too battered to keep fighting.
Deb said, so there's a spot in your channel analytics to show how people are discovering you via your tags, but it's unavailable due to maintenance.
I was going to say
Yeah.
there was that, and I only learnt about that very recently, and then when I went to look, because I was checking out to see what other people thought of the new tag system, and then they're like, oh, yeah, well, you can search, like, you can check out the discoverability of each tag in the analytics. I'm like, oh, really? I wish I had have known that, because you trade out other tags to make sure you're getting the maximum discoverability, but I just didn't know about it.
I don't know that it'll, like, and I'd be curious to see if there's a utility for this, but I don't know that it'll, like, tell you the discoverability of tags that you haven't used, but I would like to be able to see, like, a list of tags.
You'd have to just trial and error them. It would
now
show
that
you...
they're custom.
Yeah, well, that's why that's under maintenance, no doubt. I wonder how it's even going to work. Because, yeah, originally you would be like, okay, you try like 5 tags or whatever. The first 2 get you no hits. The next 3 get you good hits. So you switch out those first 2 for something else that's still relevant. And then try and find the ones that are getting you the most discoverability.
Why are these two just like holding hands and staring at each other in the eyes? What's going on? Are we
'Cause I've
friends
grabbed-
or are we enemies? Which one is it?
I'm getting the letter to, I'm assuming, your wife from you as you're dying.
Wow. That's crazy.
Aaron just like, yeah, I want to kill you. 20 minutes later, Isaac pointing a gun at him. Is there a kiss and make up option? I know that changed his tune real quick when I had a gun pointed to him, didn't he? Claire also says the author of Sexy Times with Wangxian, an AoE 3 fanfiction, has no problems with using tags. Guess how many tags it had? I don't know, like 300? 300 tags or something stupid?
Wait, for what?
For some fan fiction for an AoE 3 book or something. Apparently used a lot of tags.
For what? Not on Twitch.
Probably not.
Yeah,
No, it wouldn't be able to be on Twitch.
I was like, how can you well, what do you get, like more tags as a partner or something, or what?
Apparently it's higher than that. I don't know, like 10,000?
10,000 tags.
I don't know what that would like. I don't even know where they would use that many tags, because you can't use that much on Twitter. You can't use that much on Twitch. I don't know where they're posting it to have. 4,400 apparently. Where are they able to put in that many tags? I don't know
So
how
how
that
do you
works.
you're just walking around town like you didn't just murder a cop?
I didn't. What are you talking about?
You would think that the whole, like, freaking tactical squad would be on your ass right now.
You would think so, but I just dropped a message to your wife being like, I killed the bitch. Apparently. That's probably not what the message said, to be fair.
Deb said there may be other websites that tell you that stuff. I know there's a website where you can upload your game library and it will suggest games to play and times to play your games. I might actually look into that. You know, it's funny. Out of my a little over a year on Twitch, I've never used that website, but I've definitely heard of it and people have recommended it to me.
Which one? Because there's a few of them.
Yeah, I'm sure Dabs could probably tell us in a second here. But yeah, I mean, in a way, it's good that, you know, I've been able to grow without using that utility, but it makes me wonder if I would have grown more if I had used it.
It's helpful to maximize the impact of the games that you're playing, I've found.
Right.
I use one called Sully Gnome, is the one I use, but there's plenty of them out there that do a very similar thing. And that tabulates all sorts of statistics on games, channels, all sorts of different things, and how well they track over certain periods of times and stuff.
I think the reason why I've steered away from using websites like that is because in theory, like that's great, right? To like look at those analytics and it might help you. But there's also a possibility that there's stuff that it wouldn't know. Like, for example, I'm curious as to how it would treat a game like Half-Life 1. Like, let's say when there's no speedrunners on there, speedrunning it. Or even if there are, but like, let's say there's nobody playing it. Like, there's been times where like I played one of the Half-Life games and there was 0 viewers across the whole category. And then I start streaming it, and all of a sudden I have like 8 people watching me. You know what I mean? So it's like,
that's very obviously a
like a cult classic situation or something. Yeah.
Well, it's like a exception to the rule sort of scenario. If you still want to base it off of the best information that you have, and if over 90 days, that's why I usually do like 90 days or something. If generally over that time it's been had a good number and a good amount of people and a good average viewers and stuff, then it's probably a relatively good bet to look at a game like that. But there are obviously times when the number is really low, and you can take a chance on that, and then everyone in that category, because it's so low, just happen to come over to your stream. But also, there could be no one there at all because there's no one in the category.
Right.
So it's like it's a risk.
I think Half-Life is that exception because it's Half-Life. Like, it's like, there's probably a lot of people on Twitch where it's like, even if there's 0 viewers on the category for that moment, you probably have like 20 or 30 people that follow the category or something, because they just love the game so much. And they're like, as soon as somebody gets on Half-Life, it's like me, like I don't follow any categories on Twitch. The only one I follow is Super Mario 64.
Right.
And it's like, just because I love that game so much and I like to go and watch people speedrun it and stuff. So sometimes I'll just click, it's right there. But yeah, for the most part, I don't think most people follow a certain game category.
No, I mean, I certainly don't. There's probably people that do, for sure. But yeah, I guess that wouldn't be something that it could really quantify. So that's the unknown element.
Although, to be fair, like a game like Half-Life, what I've learned at least, maybe it's just my experience, like I might get a lot of viewers on that game, but it doesn't necessarily mean that anyone's gonna follow or return to my stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're just interested in watching that, and that's it.
That's a risk with a variety streamer of any type, is that you'll get a lot of people that will join in and be like, I'm just here to watch this game, which is perfectly fine. No, nothing against those people whatsoever. Some people only want to watch that one game, or maybe a few games. And if the streamer isn't playing those games anymore, why would they continue watching them? And that's where it's really hard being a variety streamer, that you have to hook them in like straight away and get them to appreciate your personality and stick around, so that when another game comes along, they're like, okay, well, maybe I haven't played this game, or maybe I don't know this game, or maybe I only have a passing interest in this game, but the guy's funny, let's stick around. Which is why variety streaming is so tricky and so slow to start with.
It's hilarious because I'll tell a little story, and it kind of makes me sound a little bit jackass a bit, but I'll tell it because I think it's worth telling, and I don't feel bad about it by any means. If anything, it's funny, you know what I mean? When I was playing Back 4 Blood beta, I guess, I don't remember this too clearly, but I actually have one follower that still comes into my streams, from time to time. Yeah. And I was asking them recently, because they've been following me almost since I started streaming on Twitch, damn near. And I was like, well, what game was I playing, or how did you find me originally? And they said, oh, it's when you were doing Back 4 Blood beta, and you were giving out codes, the drops for the game. And I said, oh, really? I was like, okay. I said, you're probably the only one that stuck around from that. You know what I mean? Unless there was another one, there may have been, but he's the only one that I can think of that actually stuck around as a follower and a viewer. I mean, granted, there was like a several month period of time where they didn't watch, but that's fine. Everyone has lives or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, and I said something like that, and he goes, yeah, he said into my chat, he's all like, yeah, you had a lot of viewers at that time, and you said on stream, you guys are probably just here for the codes.
And you're probably not wrong. That's why they're all gone.
But it's hilarious. Like I was like, I actually said that because I know sometimes I just speak my mind. You know what I mean? But it's like I was like, I really said that on stream. Like, oh geez.
That's why I tend to not like advertise giveaways anymore in like the titles of the stream. I used to, but yeah, the problem is that people, and like they're entitled to do it for sure, but like people will come in and just be like, ah, giveaway, 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 won't interact at all. They'll just be like, giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. And then as soon as they've got the giveaway, they bugger off, they're gone. You never see them again. It's like, at least you could do is at least, you know, maybe stick around for the stream, maybe interact a little bit, maybe see if you might enjoy the content, and then afterwards, sure, leave. But it's just, it's very, I don't know. I don't like it when people are like, that's why, like I said, it's why I just don't, I don't put it in the title or anything. If people come in and then they find out, like if I'm doing a stream, then I'll let like my Discord know and stuff like that. Oh, we might be doing a giveaway. Then I know the people that are going to be there are going to be there anyway, and I'd just like to reward them for being there rather than, yeah, just have them come in just because of that. Well, that's the game done.
That's crazy.
We kind of talked over the ending there a bit, but I mean, you died. I lived.
I think I got the gist of it.
I was the boy who lived. Everyone, can we have an F in the chat? Can we have a remember Aaron, a remember Steve for Aaron, for the boy that died?
This is funny. I'm on Twitter. I just pulled up Twitter randomly, and Mr. Dabs, he said, people out here on their high horse, like, I have no time for drama. I'm too busy focusing on positive things. And I'm over here like, why can't I have both?
Why not have both?
Bit of positive drama. People like a little bit of drama, right? In at least in doses.
A little bit's alright.
Alright, I guess I'll launch Quake then.
Yeah, we're just all mourning your passing. We've got some Fs in the chat, some salutes.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm gonna launch the game. I'm probably gonna go smoke another cigarette really fast.
All right, you do that.
And also change my stream title at the same time, probably.
True, I should probably do that. There we go, everyone. A way out. We did it.
Like. Jesus, how loud does this game have to be? God damn it. God damn it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby.
Oh, Lord. And of course, the game doesn't want me to be able to alt-tab out of it, so I just gotta wait through the extremely loud audio.
It do be like that, yeah. And it's one that can't separate audio as well. It's just volume on or volume off.
That's it. Oh, I'm wondering how the graphics are gonna be like on this game.
Old. They're old.
Someone said that you need to come out with a remaster for this game.
Yeah, I'm surprised that when they released it just recently that it wasn't like a remaster or anything. It's just the original version.
Right. They're like, no, we're just gonna take a game that's like
10 years old. No, 15 years old. 17 years old.
I almost said 20. It's close to 20 though.
It's 17 years old. I'm pretty sure what I looked at was 2005. I think it's somewhere around there anyway. It's between 15 and 20 for sure.
This is nuts.
I should learn this song on harmonica for sad moments on stream. Do it. You can play along. Just the sad. My heart will go on. Harmonica style. Do it.
Okay, so volume was only at 0.5 and it was that loud. So what do I need to add?
Yeah,
0.1.
Yeah, I turned mine down a tiny bit, but I don't think I turned it down enough.
I'm just gonna turn it to 0.1. Hopefully that actually...
Turned it to 0.2, hopefully that'll be alright. Alright, let's switch over... Oh, right, I'll need to get the game capture on.
Oh, you could have mods on this game, apparently.
Yep. There is a bot mod. That's the one that I was talking about earlier, that I wanted to have a mod for adding bots to the game. So that we could play...
Because there's no way to do it otherwise?
No, no, not that I know of. Not that when I looked for it, that's the suggestion that you can have
They
that
might-
mod to get bots.
They might have a remaster mod.
Might they?
They might. They may.
So there is 3 servers that have 3 people in each of them. Everything else is
Okay,
empty.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'm in the
Alright.
game, but I guess create a server or would. Oh
Well,
no, we have
we-
to go into somebody else's.
We can create one, but it would be literally 1v1. So I think we'll try and join somebody else's servers and see what happens.
Yeah, I guess worst case scenario we could just 1v1, but yeah, maybe we try someone else's server first and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right, I'll be right back.
Geez, they still have servers running? Well, I don't know if this is using old servers. I mean, I'm pretty sure this game has been supported for a while because it was a cult classic. Well, not even a cult classic, just a classic. But it came out on Game Pass recently, so I don't know if these are all like quote-unquote Game Pass servers, whatever that would mean, or if they are like the old servers. I don't know. But if anyone has Quake 4 or has Game Pass and wants to install Quake 4 within the last hour of the stream and play along with us, please feel free to do so. We're going to be joining whatever server, probably this one here that has lower ping for me. Or maybe the top one because it'll have lower ping for Aaron. We'll see. And yeah, you guys can play along if you want. So get it. It's basically, if you haven't played it, I had a quick look at it before, and it's basically, if you've played Unreal Tournament, you've basically played this game. Different weapon loadouts and stuff, but very, very similar by the looks of it. And I definitely played a lot of Unreal Tournament 2004 back in the day. I played a little bit of Unreal Tournament 3, but it just didn't have the same feeling to it. And I think I played a little bit of the original Unreal Tournament. I think it was just called Unreal Tournament, wasn't it? And that wasn't too bad. So we'll see how this goes. I haven't played this style of shooter in such a long time. I feel like I'm just going to get stomped. I also don't know what kind of people are going to be in these servers, whether it's going to be the die-hard people that never stopped playing, or if it's going to be like a bunch of people that are like, oh, that game's on Game Pass now. I remember that from 15 years ago. Why not give it a crack? Because that will determine whether we either just get absolutely curb stomped or we actually do okay. At the very least, though, we have seen by the ending of A Way Out that I can kill Aaron at least. Got him. Got him. It is canon that I am better gun boy, I guess. So for anyone, has anyone else, I know Pete's played that game before. I think he's playing Halo tonight rather than watching the stream. Disappointing. I'm kidding. Play Halo, it's fun. Don't know if any of you know the endings of that game, but is there just 2 endings? Is it either Leo wins and kills Vincent and gives the note to his family, or Vincent wins, kills Leo and gives the note to his family? Are they the 2 options? Do we miss anything? Was there a quote-unquote kiss and make up option where we could have actually survived, all of us? Or were they the 2 options? And were they very different, or was it literally just, like I said, X person kills Y person's family and gives Y person's family the letter that X person wrote? Or that Y person wrote, rather. Is it just that, but one way or the other? Because, I mean, that would probably make the most sense, but I'm not sure. Retro time! It's retro time. Welcome, Retro. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It kind of is retro time, actually. We're about to play Quake 4 for the end of the stream. We just finished A Way Out. I won. I shot him in the guts. Leo won. And his family mourns his passing in a touching ceremony that we talked over the top of. Yeah, it was pretty good. Hey, back. Dark Fox, do you really want to know? Because I beat it and got Vincent's ending. Okay. Yeah, I kind of do want to know, because, like, we're not going to play it again to see the other ending or anything, so let me know. I'm just trying to figure out if the endings were basically interchangeable with the game we just played, or if there's actually a very different ending if Leah was the one that got killed.
I wonder how I find you, because I went to friends list, it doesn't show you there. If I go to game servers...
I'm in game browser at the moment. I'm just looking at servers at the moment.
I don't even see anything on the list. Oh, there we go.
Oh, really? Richie says, I'm hella late and I really don't care today. All good, man. No stress at all. Quake 4, I love it. Well, put your money where your mouth is. You can play with us. We've got
welcome.
this on, this is on Game Pass. Well, I'm playing it on Game Pass because it came out recently. And that's one of the reasons why we're giving it a crack. And we're just going to pick a server. And if you guys want to join that server, play along with us, shoot us in the face. Man, jump in.
Maybe we should,
if not,
if you're down, let's do a death match.
yeah, I'm just looking at these. So the top 4 servers I have that have anyone in them, I'll actually might do a refresh because it might have changed since then. Players, no, it's the same. So there's Europe and North America. My ping is terrible on Europe, and you're in North America, so that one.
Which one? The Quake 4 Deathmatch North America?
Yeah, that one. That's what I would
So
say.
I'm curious as to if we can be on the same team. I mean, it's not a big deal if we can't. But
It's
I'm just
probably
curious.
if it's deathmatch, it's probably free for all. So
So the one that says 3 out of 12, right?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll join
I've
that.
sorted by players. Oh wait, why is it launching into that?
Dr. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for
Oh.
joining. I appreciate you
I
being here.
might have to change something actually. I think I've got the mod on. Yes, download.
Oh, okay. I
Download
clicked
files.
no because I wasn't sure if you had to do something.
Oh,
I'll do
well,
it
you're
again.
still going to need to download the files. I might have to switch because I had the mod turned on while I was trying to get bots working. If I was that fat, yeah, I think I may have. Okay, you'll still need to download the files, but I might just need to relaunch and switch it to the base game instead of the mod. I forgot to turn it off. So apparently, in Vincent's ending, if you had of one, he goes and actually tells. So you try and steal my wife. I knew it. Tells his wife, and if I'm remembering correctly, he visits his grave. And even after you've killed me, you're still trying to get with my wife. Goddamn.
The download failed.
All right, we just want the
I'll
normal.
try again.
The normal game. Oh, did you just fail the
Yeah.
download as well? Oh.
Yeah, yours did too?
Well, yeah, but I thought that was because I had the mod loaded.
Every time I click yes, it just immediately fails.
Seriously?
Yeah.
This is going to be real disappointing if it just straight up doesn't work.
We're just not even going to be able to play it at all, probably.
Alright, I'm going to try joining.
I mean,
I keep forgetting that it, like, quits out when you do that.
it's really weird.
Why does it keep loading Q4? Q4 Max. Is it doing that for you as well?
Let me see.
Or is it staying in... When you... Download failed or cancelled. Yeah, Q4 Max competition mod. It keeps launching
It just
that.
says you need to download some files to connect to the server. Proceed. I click yes, and then it says download failed. That's literally all it says to me. I wonder if we try a different server, maybe?
Yeah, we'll have to try a different one, see if it makes a difference.
If I click on players, it should filter it, right? But I don't know. This is really weird.
Just don't know why it's being such a bitch. I know it's an old game, but it's running
let's
through
try-
Game Pass. It should work
I'm
alright.
gonna try this one Quake 4 Deathmatch Europe and see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, and I'll try the
I'm
other
sure.
one that was low ping for me.
Oh, that one worked.
Oh, really?
I'm curious as to how the latency is gonna be. Okay, everything res. I don't know. It's funny because I almost like feel like I want to say your full name like every time. Everything res evil, but I should just call you like res or something. Let me grab Okay, I just launched into the Europe. It basically is the same exact title as the North America one, but it just says Europe instead of North America.
Yeah, I'm trying that now as well, see if I have any luck joining it.
Let me grab something to wet my whistle with.
All right. Mine's just downloading a bunch of stuff, so we'll see how that goes. We're gonna spend the rest of the stream just trying to get it to work, and then we'll play like one game. God damn it! There's always a problem. Always a problem with something somewhere somehow. Every time. Every time. Gee, it's downloading slowly as well. I need to check to see. This might be a different executable. Because it looks like it's going in. Oh no, it's still Quake 4. Okay. Interesting. So this is what we've got at the moment. It's downloading a bunch of files. Every time it finishes one, there's another one to download, apparently. How much do we have to download? Come on. Waiting for authorization. Now it's like reloading something again. Connecting. What is it doing?
I think the terminology is so funny. They say, "You've been fragged," and I'm like, it's funny because I'm like, does that just mean you've been killed in this game? Is that just their terminology?
Yeah, that's old school.
Oh man, I'm gonna suck at this game.
Sounds good.
Doctor said this looks too much like Unreal Tournament. Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier. Is that they're extremely similar. There's no way I'm even gonna be able to kill anybody. They're just so damn quick.
Well,
I guess I gotta tease them with a grenade launcher.
I think you just killed me.
I fragged you.
Yeah. And the sensitivity's pretty damn high.
Damn. And it's crazy how fast the people move in this game.
Yeah. Oh, I got him. Bit of a lag there. Whoa! I went through a teleporter?
Did you just go through a portal?
Yeah, I guess so. Alright, I've got a I don't know what any of these guns are as well, which really doesn't help. There's no sprint button. Oh. Oh, somebody just went up that thing. It's got like the auto switch guns on as well for the better gun, but I don't know what any of the guns do, so it's just disorienting.
I was watching somebody play this on YouTube, and I was all like, man, they were doing so good.
Ow, traded. Was that you?
Did we just kill each other at the same time? Yeah.
I feel like, are we the only ones actually playing, or? Ow.
Is it? Why is my name Player?
Because you didn't change it in the menu.
Oh.
Gotcha, player.
I'm a
yeah,
player,
I genuinely don't know if there's anyone else actually in.
This is just us now. It said there were people in here, but they're like, oh, these two guys joined.
Oh, well, yeah, it says on the top left, actually. Oh, wait, no, there's another person down there.
Ah. Damn, you killed me. I was trying to kill the other guy.
Yeah, I did see him. There's definitely at least one other person in. Man, I wish we could... Wait. Oh, yeah.
Damn, this is difficult.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Oh, got him! Man, it's coming back to me. It's coming back. Not this game, but very similar to this game. Ow, you got me, son.
That grenade launcher, I'm alright with it, but...
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of I think it was just called the frag launcher or something. The flak, no, it's like the flak cannon or something in Unreal Tournament, which was amazing. Oh god.
You guys kidding me?
Oh, it's so hard to get you with that gun because of the ping. Also, I'm getting a little bit of lag, which is weird on a game this old, but I don't know if that's because of the game or because of the actual ping.
See, it's funny. It's so hard to aim because, like you said, sensitivity. But it's like I feel like if I turn the sensitivity down with how fast my character moves, that it would feel weird.
Yeah, it's like a hyper. It's just like a hyper game in general.
If we
Oh
use
my
a mod
goodness.
to make it like a
Oh my God,
normal
man.
movement.
Nah, it wouldn't be the same game then. It'd be a different game. It wouldn't be as good. So that, I'm assuming that's a grenade launcher. It's so hard to tell with some of them what they do exactly. So this gun actually seems pretty good if you can hit them, like, right on.
Like half the time we end up killing each other at the same time.
Hell. Yeah, true. I keep falling off places.
Oh, what?
That was a good gun, whatever I had there. Is it just picking up whatever gun I walk over, though? I don't think it's even, like, picking up the best gun. Which is what it did in Unreal Tournament. It would pick up the strongest gun and switch to. I think it's just picking up whatever I get ammo of next. Is someone chasing me? Ah, I fell off again. Yeah, it's just picking up whatever the new thing is. That's kind of annoying. Oi, get back here!
Kidding me? What the hell, dude?
Okay, let me have...
I really like the level design. This game feels so much, and maybe it's made, I think it might be made by the same people. This
Oh,
game
yeah.
feels like Doom.
Oh yeah, possibly, yeah. Whoa. Rockets, son.
You mother.
Gotcha. Ah! I mean, I was killed by myself there. I was gonna say this looks like Doom. It does look like Doom, doesn't it? Oh, that is a teleporter. Okay. Oh, I see you down there, son.
You little bitch.
Nah, see you later, man. What's this gun? I don't know what any of the guns are. Ah! Oh, who got... Quake was the next major game to be released by ID Software after the success of Doom. Okay, so this was... They made Doom, it went well, this is the next game they made.
And they're like, we're gonna make a game that looks and feels exactly the same, but you run
But
a
it's
little bit faster.
But it's multiplayer as well, though.
You run just slightly quicker. Yeah, it's so hard to actually get a hit on somebody when you're using like the machine gun or something.
Yeah, and with the ping. I don't know how your ping is, but mine's a little bit all over the shop.
Is it? Mine's
Yeah.
actually not lagging at all,
Oh, really?
which I'm surprised that because we're in the European server, so I am a bit surprised by that.
This, whoever this other dude is cleaning up shop, though. He's like 6 ahead of me.
Jesus. Oh, of course. So a single fire shot.
Ah, you just disappeared as I was shooting you because of the ping. You were right there in my grenade spot, and then you just vanished. Why is it not showing the leader? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so there was 2 other people in it.
Doesn't even show anything.
Yeah, you have to go over to statistics or summary. Oh, I really need to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute.
3, 2, 1. You are tied for the lead fight.
You're tied for the lead.
You have lost the lead.
Deep shot. I'm not gonna lie, this game could become addictive. I could see myself getting slightly addicted to this game. Even though I'm like, I suck at it. Like I could hear the footsteps. Like I know somebody's here. Boom! Yeah, this game is kind of like strangely addicting already. Like I suck at it, but I'm just like I feel such a strong desire to get good at it. Ah! Shit. Ah! Damn. Looks like a perfect take on an old school early 2000s shooter. Well, to be fair, I think this is an early 2000s shooter. I mean, actually, I'm not sure because this is Quake 4, so... I don't know exactly when Quake 4 came out. 2005, okay. Everything Rez said, this looks like a perfect take on an early 2000s, old school, early 2000s shooter. I said, well, to be fair, it is an old school, early 2000s shooter.
Yeah, like 2005 or whatever.
Oh, you die, bitch. Die! Yes! Oh, dude,
I hit
this
you
game,
with like 3 rockets there.
I could see myself getting addicted to this game so quickly. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this is a fun,
pretty good.
fun as a whole game right now.
There's another player in, by the way, that's got an actual
I
name.
saw that. It's starting to become more interesting now.
Well,
Not
everyone's
just the
just
same people killing each other.
everyone's just got like the same names, and is green.
Somebody's like, what? There's actually people playing? Let's join.
Yeah, true. Oh, got Big
But yeah,
Dave. Got him.
This game is on Game Pass, so like Isaac said, if anyone wanted to join, they could. It's
Yeah.
only 2 GB download. It only takes like 3 minutes to download.
Yeah, if you guys are watching and thinking, oh, this looks alright, maybe I want to kill Aaron a bunch, you can.
Oh, you little mother. Are you kidding me?
Did I kill you or did somebody else get you?
I think you did. I'm not positive though.
I think I saw 2 pop-ups, but I don't know. Man, I'm just... If I could get used to the guns and have it switch to the right ones at the right time, I feel like I could do
Can you
pretty
switch
good.
guns?
Yeah. Oh my god, I just keep dying. There's gotta be... Hold on. There's gotta be a way to switch guns properly. So you can go to multiplayer and you can change like your skin and stuff. Gonna be that. There's got to be a way to switch between guns properly. Weapon switches auto. No, we want manual. There we go. But it's still like... Come here, Big Dave. I'll get you with my blade. Yeah, I ran into that. We should play UT 2004 as a filler game next week. I mean, maybe. If it's available somewhere, I kind of be almost
Filler
down
game?
for that. Yeah,
Why, do you have a filler day?
well, just that we... Oh my god, I'm lagging so much. We haven't necessarily chosen a game for next week yet.
Well, that is true.
So... Oh, gotcha, Big Dave. Gotcha. Big Dave is stomping the competition, by the way. Oh, that's rockets. Leave me out of it. But man, I would be so in my element with UT 2004. It's been a long time, but I loved that game. Oh, somebody else spawned on top of you there.
Can you aim down sights? I haven't even tried, I don't think.
I think some weapons have an alternate fire, which for some of them is aiming down sights. It's $15 on GOG. Okay.
Dude, Dave is tearing it up. He has like 28 kills.
Yeah, that's what I said before.
That's crazy.
He's got like heaps of health and stuff, I think. He's just been killing and just picking up. Because there's like pickups everywhere that give you health and armor and things like that.
Kidding me? Stop, Dave.
God damn it, Dave. I mean, it's still pretty fun though.
Also,
I've just turned my music on because even though there was music, there isn't music now, so.
Did you hear me though? I said I'd vote to ban Dave.
Yeah, ban him. Get him out of here. Oh, someone stole my kill at the last second. It was bloody Dave. Screw you, Dave.
Yeah, I don't like Dave.
He just keeps killing me as I spawn as well.
I guess the reason why we moved so quick is the key to this is dodging people's attacks.
Yeah. How was that Dave again? Where did he come from? Screw you, player underscore. Gotcha. Whoa. Oh my god, Dave! Hashtag David isn't as big as he wants you to believe. Yeah, true. He's actually a very small.
How do they get away with this game? How do they get away with this game? They just copy and pasted Unreal Tournament and add the graphics a bit.
Well, because there was a single player in this, I think. That's
yeah,
like
maybe
the
that
other
was
thing.
the kicker.
Oh, I swear I got you.
Doctor said he's full on offended by this game. I feel it though. Is it made by the same company or no?
I mean, I thought it was. Maybe it's not.
I'm not sure. I mean, I could definitely see the point. Like, if it's not made by the same company, I could definitely see kind of a problem. Like one company just ripped off another. You know what I mean? Blatantly.
I mean, there was a lot of games very similar to this in like the early 2000s.
It was just like super popular type of game.
It isn't the same as Unreal, says Adam. Do you mean as in it isn't the same developer or the gameplay isn't the same? It's very similar, but obviously not identical. I finally killed Dave! I did it! Everyone, bow down! I have killed Dave!
Yeah,
I have slain Dave. Oh,
he
he's just
quit.
spawned. No, he's just spawned next to me and he's killed me instantly.
Oh, what a
Unreal
asshole, dude.
Unreal is Epic, Quake is ID. Okay, so they are different developers or whatever. You actually bet me that time because you were in when we started. I mean, if it just wasn't for Dave.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, that's the pre-game.
Oh my god.
I knew someone was going to take that kill from me. That's so annoying. I did like all the damage to you and then I'm pretty sure Big Dave just came in out of nowhere and took it. Screw
Dave
you, Big Dave.
needs some humble pie is what he needs.
Yeah, well, he's obviously one of the players that I was talking about that's probably never stopped playing this game.
Since 2005.
Yeah. Oh my god. Also, I've got so much ping that I can't hit with rockets, which are like one of the strongest weapons.
Back in 2005 when this game came out, Dave was like, one day this will be re-released.
Man, back in 2005, Dave had so many bitches, like it was crazy.
He's like, one day this will be re-released on another console 17 years from now, and I will be king at this game.
I will be the strongest man alive. There will be no ends to my power. Screw you, Dave. How? I just teleported into a wall and then blew myself up. Also, I just killed 4 people, but I have 1 kill. What? Why do I have 1 kill?
Because Dave's doing so good that he's taking your kills from you.
Apparently. I mean, he just took that kill from me. Yeah. He just like pops in out of nowhere and steals the last of the kill. It's so annoying.
Oh, I got him! Nice. Oh, now here he is again. Oh, great. He spawned right next to me.
Oh God, I just got stabbed. That rifle thing was doing nothing.
How did that not kill him?
Oh my God, I'm just not... I shot you with 5 rockets then, and you survived, and then Big Dave comes in, as usual.
Maybe that's how Dave's getting all the kills. We're already damaged, and then he just comes in and gets the last shot.
Oh my God. I mean, yes, that literally is what's happening, but I just don't get how he's always around every corner.
Dude, I just got like 3 kills in a row. That's amazing.
I am not getting any. I'm doing so much damage to everyone and getting no kills.
Well, to be fair, I hadn't gotten a kill up until I got those 3. Well, maybe I did, because I'm at 5 now somehow. I don't know how. I think it's giving me your kills now.
True. Apparently every combat I go into, I must have like 2 health, because I'm just dying as soon as someone sees me. Hi, Frank Big Dave.
Good, he deserves it.
I think I just have to be like right next to people with the rocket launcher to get any kills.
Just make direct contact with it.
Well, yeah, it just seems to be like that's the 2 kills that I just got in a row there were me like point blanking with a rocket launcher. Didn't work that time though. Mine's just glitching all over the place. Oh, there's Big Dave.
Ah, Dr. Rorschach redeemed swap hands.
Oh God, good luck with that.
Well, at least it's Quake and not Resident Evil. There's not a chance in hell. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. I just blew myself up.
Nice. Oh, come on! I hit both of you there with 2 full rockets. How did that not kill either? Oh, that was you. I could tell from the looking at the floor.
I'm like trying. Oh. Oh, you're actually gonna give me a fighting chance.
I actually didn't intend to do that, but also, like, I wasn't allowed to hit you anyway, so...
Yeah, you're forbidden from hitting me.
Oh my God, I am just glitching all over the place. And then, are you kidding me? I put so many grenades into that area, which was exactly where you and Big Dave were standing. And apparently they just all evaporated into the stratosphere, and then suddenly Big Dave got the kill? That was so weird.
Because he got the last shot in.
I just don't know how my other, like, 10 grenades didn't do anything. Oh, I'm lagging so... Oh, my game's actually not on the screen anymore for some reason.
That's good, I can actually kill you now then.
It just suddenly quit for some reason. I'm actually gonna... I'm literally gonna have to put my graphics down. Actually, I don't know if I can do it in-game.
Doctor said, do I want to... Because the swap hands has a 5-minute timer on it, and he's all, do you want to do it for 5 minutes or until you get a kill?
Oh, which would take longer? I feel like the 5 minutes would be quicker.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way. I mean, if I wait until I get a kill, I'll be doing it for the rest of the stream, or for the rest of our. I mean, to be fair, with the grenade launcher, I might be able to get a kill, but
Yeah, I'm still yet to get kills with that thing. It seems to like have a massive explosion and stuff, but I don't know when it explodes. Like it just half the time seems to not explode.
I think the grenade launcher is my favorite weapon here so far because that's the one that's easiest for me to use. I think it's all about like timing those grenades to where they explode at the right time.
Oh yeah, easy if you can see where and how you're shooting, but with this ping, it's just bloody click somewhere and hopefully something happens. Like I could literally hit people dead on in the face.
Oh, there's my kill! Okay, Doctor, you got what you asked for. There, should I get another one? I thought I was gonna get another one.
You straight in the face with the railgun. It's... How is it not a kill?
Thank you for the cheer, I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. You messed up your own pyramid that time.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's just this one dude. Can we just join another server that doesn't have this guy? He's literally got 33 and we're on 8.
Yeah,
I'm
Big
on
Daddy
8, so.
Dave. Probably the original developer of the game.
Yeah. He's probably like, finally I can come back and shine. Man, I don't know how you like this grenade launcher. It's doing nothing, but I think it must be because of the ping. Okay,
We can join a different server.
After this one, I think I literally do want to try a different server. Oh, I killed him somehow.
Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I forgot what I was doing. I was doing something with my phone, but I forgot what it was.
What? He just like... He wasn't even looking at me. He wasn't even facing me even remotely, and then he just made me explode somehow. Also, I'm sure that Big Dave knows, number one, that jumping speeds you up heaps. And number two, where all of like the mega health and mega armors are. That like put you to like 200 health and stuff. Or give you like 100 health or whatever.
I kind of missed what you said because I got the bit alert playing and
Oh, right. I was saying
kind of
that...
drowned out your voice a bit.
I was saying that Big Dave probably also knows about the fact that jumping speeds you up heaps, and there's like a super armor and a super health on the map that gives you like 100 health and 100 armor. He's probably just chain getting those. Ah! Berserker, welcome! Dear God, the level of pomp, arrogance, and self-importance it takes to make your students buy a book you wrote. God damn, I can speak, I swear. And then the level of complete douchebaggery it takes to make your students have it online through a portal that guarantees they have to pay the new book price. Needless to say, I'm not off to a fond start of one of my professors. Oh, jeez, really?
Can't you just, I mean, maybe not. Maybe it would disrupt your... Let's get out of this server.
Yeah. Let's try to find a different one. Disconnect.
I don't even know how to exit the server. Oh, I see now.
Top right, disconnect.
Can't you just either not take that class with that professor, like, I don't know how it works, but like some colleges, right? They have different professors. Maybe you could get a different class with a different professor.
There's no other servers with any players in them.
Yeah.
Other than the North American one, which doesn't work. We could just try 1v1 on the LFSNZ one, which is the only one that will have any ping that I can actually play on.
What is it?
LFSNZ.
Wait, you said Z.
LFSNZ.
Z, you mean?
No, I don't, because I'm not American. I mean Z.
Wait, what are you talking about? Am I missing something here?
What do you mean?
Okay, what does Z mean? Does it mean Z?
Well, yeah, but pronounced correctly.
Is that how you guys pronounce it over there?
That's how everyone other than America pronounces it, yes.
They pronounce it Z.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Berserker says, I think he may actually not know. Yeah,
Yeah, I
literally,
legitimately have never heard that, like, ever in my life.
literally, as far as I'm aware, America is the only one that pronounces it Z. Other than, you know, a lot of people end up pronouncing it that way because of essentially Hollywood, but most places actually pronounce it Z.
Interesting. I wonder why the difference, but what would Hollywood have to do with it?
Well, because that's where most people get most of their entertainment, through Hollywood. And Hollywood is traditionally mostly American.
That's very odd. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
Ow. Wow.
3, 2, 1.
I guess I've never just been like... Like, I guess I just never happened to be in a situation where I was in a conversation with someone from a different country and like that specific letter by itself was used in conversation, you know what I mean? Like...
Right. Because doesn't Canada also say Z instead of Z?
Okay, but here's the problem with it, right?
The alphabet song?
No, well, that. Do you
made
guys
by
do
an
the
American.
alphabet song different?
No, everyone sings that wrong because it's why? How am I getting shot through a wall? What is happening? Are you invisible? You're literally
I'm not
invisible.
even in the server.
What?
I'm not even in the Z server.
Oh, that's someone else. Alright, okay.
I'm gonna try to join again. It didn't let me join.
That's-
No, but here's the other maybe an issue. So like, you know how people like they say easy, like it's easy, but then they spell it, they shorten it EZ or EZ if you want to get technical.
Taking the lead.
So
Yeah.
do people like, would you or somebody like in your country, for example, use the EZ shortcut for saying easy in chat or something? You know what I mean?
I mean, some people would, some of the time, yeah. And some, like I said, some people will say it Z, but properly in most English other than American English, it is pronounced Z. But it's one of those things that has just become so synonymous, especially because of literature and movies and stuff like that, that rhyme with Z, you know, have rhymed with Z and using American English, that it is fairly commonplace. But
I guess,
most places, yeah, it's actually Z.
I guess the other reason why it feels a bit confusing to me is because, like, when you think of, like, that pronunciation, Z, it makes me think, like, Z-E-D. You know what I mean? Like, Z.
Right.
So, I don't know. That's so odd and crazy. I've never even heard that before in 28 years.
I'm surprised that you've never even heard of it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not surprised that you don't pronounce it like that because you're American, but
Right.
I'm surprised that you've never heard it. Jeez, how did I
Oh, this is a much better server.
Yeah, it's working way better for me. Apparently, yes, Canadians do say Z. No, it's not. It's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. True. It's same melody. True. Fahrenheit is better for temperature, and Z is better than... Sorry, Z is better than Z. I'll give you the rest of the measurements being better. Nah.
Wait, who
Zed.
said Z is better than Zed?
Berserker.
Yes, Berserker, you are correct. I agree with you. Hold on.
I disagree.
Wait, Doctor said Zed for the win. C makes no sense, but it's not C, it's Z. Z, not C.
I mean, for a lot of things, Z does make more sense in the fact that there are a lot of more things that rhyme with Z, like C, D, E. You know, you can, especially in like music and poetry and stuff like that, you've got more freedom if you're saying Z than Z. Well, maybe not necessarily actually, but there's certainly a lot of freedom there.
Welcome in, Princess. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. How are you doing today? Princess Kayla said, how do you pronounce, and I'm almost afraid to even say the letter now because I feel like it's going to be wrong or something.
Go on.
How do you pronounce H?
Ah, see, that's another one. That's another big one. That's actually very different in a lot of places. I say H without the H because, again, that is the correct English pronunciation of it. But most people incorrectly pronounce it H. But it's actually supposed to be silent. It's supposed to be
Well,
H.
I definitely don't. I don't pronounce it H. I pronounce it silent.
Yeah, okay. Well, we can at least agree on that then.
Well, I think most Americans pronounce it with the silence.
I think British people are the most likely to pronounce it H from what I've seen, I think.
Doctor said not when it's part of a word. Some might though, like Isaac said. Isaac said. I don't know. Who is that? Oh, like Isaac said? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying like a name of a person?
Said.
Isaac? Are you saying like a person, Isaac Zed? Or are you saying like Isaac said? I'm so confused now.
Wow,
Everything that I thought I knew about words has just been thrown out the window.
What a can of worms that I was not expecting to open.
Yeah.
Just by a simple letter of the alphabet.
That's nuts.
I mean, yeah, like I said, both of them have their uses, and honestly, it's just principle why the reason that I say Z instead of Z, because that's just how it is in most English other than American. But yeah, I can definitely see certain instances, a number of instances where Z would make more sense.
Doctor said sorry, just pronounced. He said, just misused Z for the hell of it. Sorry, misused.
Ms.
That's crazy.
Misused. Misused.
I can't believe that. I guess I haven't really talked to a lot of people from different countries except for when I started being on Twitch. So I guess it's not unrealistic that I wouldn't have heard the pronunciation difference in all this time until recently.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like the only way that we would have probably had this conversation before is if I said some random odd statement like, "Oh, from A to Z" or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the thing is, it wouldn't have mattered if you said it, because I would have understood that you're American and that's how you say it, and I wouldn't have corrected
you wouldn't
on
even
it.
thought twice.
But
Yeah.
because I said it, and you're like, wait, what the hell is that? That's why.
Yeah.
Because you've never heard of it that way, apparently.
yeah, I was
That's
like
why
so confused because I was like, am I looking at a different server? I was like, is there like another one that has like an ED at the end of it that I can notice or something?
Was that you that I killed a whole bunch of times?
Yeah, they were the only ones in here.
Okay. And
Yo,
that
you
server
reached
was working
the
way
frag
better.
limit.
Oh, really? I didn't even realize. I thought that was the time limit.
I wonder what you will say when I tell you I just ate sandwich cake for breakfast. Interesting. Hold on.
Adam
Do you know
says-
this one?
What?
No, I didn't want to cut you off on the chat. No, but do you know what a sandwich cake is?
I mean, it doesn't. I don't immediately know
Doesn't
what
ring
it is
a bell.
off the top of my head. It's not a thing that we use here as such. Dark Fox says, I say H, not H, but it's because my father's British. I used to get in trouble in elementary school because of it. Yeah, that sounds right. And Adam says,
In
I think
trouble.
my favorite letter is Q. Yeah, because it's not the correct pronunciation.
But that's not acceptable. I mean, you can't tell a kid that they're pronouncing that wrong. I mean, that's such a slight difference. It's like semantics.
Well, yeah, in
not
some
okay.
ways, I guess, but they would have been from an older generation as well, so they would have been
Yeah,
like,
I'm like,
no,
if-
you must say it in a specific way, which again,
Obviously-
in some context is kind of warranted, but in others it's like, okay, you're just pulling at straws there.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're gonna tell a kid they're wrong for saying H instead of H? Like, it's like 99% the same thing. And either way, you know what they're talking about, so you're
Yeah,
just
exactly.
like being a control freak at that point.
That's the thing with language at the end of the day. If you understand what they're trying to convey, they're using the language correctly. Like, even if you're specifically, semantically, maybe not necessarily saying it correctly, if the other person understands what you're saying, the language has done the job. And that's how language evolves over time. Because, you know, we have all sorts of silly words, especially from Zoomers, that are in the lexicon now that aren't technically really words, but they will be in a year or so. Well, in a couple years or so, because they're being used as that.
Chaos, welcome in. I appreciate you being here. How have you been? Nice to see you. Doctor said it's a Swedish meal, the sandwich cake. Okay, so tell me what it is, Doc. 'Cause it sounds like neither Isaac nor I know what it is. But I was gonna try to guess, but I would guess that it would be, if it's a breakfast item, I would guess it might be something similar to what they have, like Dutch people that eat those little like pancake style things. They have like a batter that they make like a pancake out of almost, but they can make it different ways. Like they can make it either sweet or savory. So it might have something to do with that, I'm guessing, like something similar. Chaos, been good. Tired after today. How are you? Pretty good. Pretty good.
Gotcha.
Tired after today, man. What time is it over there? It's 6 a.m. here, so it's like the day's just starting for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap up the stream relatively soon here. I was gonna read Adam's message, but then we went off on a tangent. He says, I think Q is my favorite letter, mostly because I laugh at the word Q, where the first letter is the sound and the 4 other letters are waiting in line for their turn. Yeah, like a Q. Yeah, I do like that one as well. All of the other letters are completely redundant. The first letter says it all and the rest are waiting patiently, like a Q.
And that's the other thing, and now we're just, at this point, we could talk about this all day, because one thing will lead to another, but I was gonna say, that's another thing, is like British people, they say queue instead of line. Here, we use the word queue, but usually only in like, you know, video games, or when you're like, that's the funny part, is like, we use it more in a digital aspect. Like, if it's something digital and you're in some kind of digital line, it's a queue.
Right,
But most people here will say line if it's like a physical queue, you know what I mean? But in like England and stuff, I'm pretty sure they use the word queue either way.
Probably, yeah. I think that's probably right. Some words develop new uses, like lit. Yeah, exactly. Most words go through some sort of transformation at some point. Damn thing wasn't supposed to change
Bye,
my
bitch.
No, you.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. Oh, dang, how are you still up? Well, I took a nap for a few hours. I went to sleep a little bit later than I was hoping for, but luckily I wasn't too tired. When me and Isaac, we do a weekly co-stream. We just finished A Way Out, which was a lot of fun. It was a lot better than I expected it to be, because I usually don't like those kinds of like heavily story-driven games with hardly any action, but they had a nice balance on that one.
I've already turned off auto weapon switching, but it keeps doing it anyway.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Biddies for my titties.
Where's the... This is completely different.
Oh, wow. Doctor said it basically looks like a cake, but with sandwich ingredients. Bread, mayo, shrimp, and shit.
Ugh.
I was gonna say, that kind of sounds a little weird, but I mean, it's probably good, but it's just, from first like hearing that, it just sounds very odd. You know what I mean?
There it is, auto weapon switch. Yes, that sounds bizarre. Okay, now I'm not auto switching weapons. Thank the Lord.
Yeah, said that makes sense. So I've been seeing that game a lot. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I would recommend playing it if you can find somebody that'll do co-op with you. It's not really a game. I don't even think you actually have an option to play that game without a second person.
No, you don't. You can't play it single player.
Regeneration.
Ah! Honestly, this is... Yeah, so there's like basically nobody. This game just released on Game Pass, and there's like literally nobody freaking playing it.
Well, there's 2 other servers with 3 people in each. One of them had Big Dave, who was just obviously
He was
has
just annihilating
been playing
everybody
this for like his entire adult life, and the other one would not load. So, and also my ping was terrible on Big Dave's server.
Dude, yeah, Big Dave was just—he was annoying. He was annoyingly good.
He was just like, yeah, he was just popping around everywhere and just stealing everyone's kills and getting all the kills aside from that as well. It's just, I mean, this map is massive though. I can't find you.
I know, now that we only have 2 people, the map is bigger now.
We were finding each other before, like in the last game and at the start of this one, but man, I just can't find you.
I keep hearing you, but I'm like, I hear you like jumping and shit, but I can't find
there
you.
you are. Oh my god, you took so long to die. I had like 150 health and like 100 shield. That's why I took so long, but
Well,
you must have had a lot
Chaos,
as well.
I'll tell you what. I don't know if you'd be interested. I literally just finished the
what?
game, but I didn't see all the scenarios. So if you were down, I might be willing to play it with you. We would just have to figure out a time that works for both of us. I'm kind of open-ended, and I mean, you know, look, I'm getting up at 4 in the morning to stream with Isaac, so you know, it's not unrealistic for me to be able to move my schedule around a bit to accommodate. Because Embrace the Chaos was saying that she'd like to play it, or they would like to play it. I guess I always have that bad habit of assuming people's pronouns and stuff, but it's just not ill-intentioned or anything. It's
Well,
just,
until they tell you otherwise, what are you supposed to
Right.
do?
I guess say they, but you know, sometimes I'll say he, she, and usually
But
people
then
don't seem to care.
people might get offended by they, so honestly, it's
Is that
just,
possible? I mean, is
Yeah.
that even a thing?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose there could be the argument that the people that get offended by that are trolls anyway, but
They're like, don't assume that I'm a they.
But at the same time, like, literally, how are you supposed to know? Like, there's literally no way to know unless they have like a pronoun in their title. So I
Oh,
feel
you
like,
don't have it yet. Okay, that's fair.
I feel like if you
I
say
mean-
something and then they correct you, then you go, okay, well now I can tell you that.
Well, Chaos, do you happen to have Game Pass? Because it is on Game Pass. Or it's on EA Play, but that's part of Game Pass. So if you either had either a Game Pass or an EA Play subscription,
Yeah.
you would have access to the game then.
Where the
But-
flippin' hell are you? I cannot find you. Also, Adam says this is why UT 2004 is superior because it has inbuilt bot support. Yeah, I 100% agree.
Wait, what?
Not even just
The
because
original
of the,
game?
What of UT 2004?
Oh, Unreal Tournament. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
hear what you said at first.
Unreal Tournament 2004 has like just bot support. Like we used to play with bots all the time. Which is
I
why
mean, I'm not opposed to trying to, like, if we do end up deciding to play this game again at any point, I wouldn't be opposed to trying to do the bot mod, but you were saying it wasn't working for you, or what?
I just didn't really have enough time to actually figure it out. I'm sure if it seems like it's relatively complicated, but like we could certainly, I'm sure we could figure it out and then we could probably get it working.
But at that point, it's like, yeah, we almost might as well play Unreal Tournament, but it's not like we would have to buy that game, I think, wouldn't we?
That's the downside of that is that I don't own it, you don't own it.
I'm not opposed to just looking at G2A.com or something and seeing if I can't get a cheap key for it. Because I feel like it's not a game I would play very often, so I probably wouldn't want to pay full price for it. But
apparently it's like $15 on GOG.
You win.
It's
that's
still
not bad.
$15.
Oh, it's on GOG. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
someone just joined at the end there by the looks of it. I could probably play one more round, by the way, and then I will have to wrap up the stream.
It's fine. I mean, we could end it there if you want, but it's up to you. I'm just gonna end up playing Resident Evil at whatever time we get off or whatever.
Yeah, fair enough. Adam says I try to use gender neutral where possible, but I don't always remember. Well, the thing is that those sorts of pronouns and stuff like that has only really been a thing in the general lexicon in the last 10 to 20 years. So adjusting to a new way of doing it when it's only a smaller group of people that is affected by it is very difficult, which I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but it's very difficult. And
It
I
takes
feel
time
like
to get used to. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people should be understanding of the fact that it is such a big change that's only recently happened that if anything, if you're the one getting offended by it, which you have every right to be offended by it, but if you're the one being offended by it, the onus should be on you to correct them, and then if they continue to do it afterwards, then, you know, you might have a right to be offended, but that's my opinion anyway.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Chaos. Let me know if you're down. We could play it, and by that time I'll have a little bit of in-between time, so it's not like I just played the game 2 times straight in a row. Which like I said, I wouldn't necessarily mind doing because I did enjoy the game quite a bit. And I think even Isaac saw he hadn't played the game through, but he had saw full gameplay of it. But I think he still enjoyed himself.
Yeah, it's still good.
And because there are some different scenarios you could go through slightly, and also I'm sure I would imagine part of your enjoyment, Isaac, was probably seeing my reactions to the game as well.
Yeah,
based on what we
and
talked about.
I didn't necessarily remember all of it anyway, so yeah, it was fun.
Oh, this is I got the Gatling gun.
Is it a Gatling gun?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen gameplay on YouTube where people were using it, but I hadn't seen it until now.
This is a different map, isn't it?
It's like I need to turn VSync on or
There we
something,
go.
but I can't access the graphics settings from in the game, but it's like I need VSync or something.
Oh really? You having graphical issues or something?
Well, it's just like the slight screen tearing, you know? I always get that. Unless I turn VSync on, I always get some kind of screen tearing.
Hey people, hey everyone, VSync here. What a reference. Well, I don't think I'm having those issues, luckily. Hey, I need health. Stop shooting me while I don't have health. This is rude. Leave me alone.
It's funny because I wanted to joke with you sometimes because you oftentimes recently I've seen you end up staying on their stream 20 or 30 minutes past what you usually have allotted, and I'm like, you might as well just make it a 3-hour stream.
So the problem with that though is then I'd go for
Then you're gonna go to 3.5
hours,
yeah.
and then it would be way too early in the morning.
And then eventually you're just gonna be doing 8-hour streams every day.
Yeah, just streaming all the time. Just never stop streaming. Man, I'm actually really digging this game. Oh, it's bringing back the old Unreal Tournament days, and this is just, I'm loving this. It's playing well as well, for me,
What the
anyway.
hell was that? Was it like a portal or something? I was trying to grab something in midair.
There is a portal, yeah. Some double damage, is that what that said? That sounds good.
Quad damage.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is quad damage, isn't it?
What is that? Was that a box that you picked up?
Yeah, it's the thing that I picked up. And now,
Well,
of
that's
course, I
not
can't
fair.
find
Maybe that's what Big Daddy Dave had.
Nah. It's like it's a one-time pickup that respawns on a cooldown and only lasts for a certain amount of time.
Maybe he kept picking it up. I don't know.
He wasn't glowing blue. Okay, it's already gone, and I never found anyone, so that was kind of
I just
useless.
lost my Gatling gun. Well, anyone is me.
No, there was one other person before. Maybe they left. There was another player.
Yeah, and everyone's like, I just want to play by myself with nobody else.
Oh my
I wanna
god,
play-
how'd you kill me so quick?
I want to play 1v0, and then as soon as somebody joins, I'm over it. I'm gonna leave.
I'm out of here. See you later.
Oh, it's not available in your region. What?
Oh, really?
Say what?
I've
That's
heard
crazy.
of that. I've heard of that for some games, and most
It goes so
notably.
far as he's an elitist.
Yeah, true. Most notably, like Wolfenstein in Germany, but oh no, there is a third
Now
person.
there's
Yeah.
another person out of nowhere.
Yeah, I just killed them.
Put a Swordny Side on Steam. Why don't you look on EA? It might not be on Steam. Or if it is...
Whoa! No.
Well, I mean, obviously, you know, don't have to look it up now or whatever, but if you look on EA's website, like, if you could somehow search their game library on their website or something without having to download their actual app, because it is on EA.
Yeah, it's definitely on EA.
I'm curious as to if it's just not available in your region at all, or if it's
Or
just
they
like a Steam
might be
system.
saying that Game Pass isn't available in their region because there are a lot of people that don't have Game Pass available. I
No,
get
I
it,
think
everyone.
they're talking about the game,
Okay, I don't know then.
because they said could have sworn I saw it on Steam.
Let me just catch up on chat real quick as well. I remember playing Quake 2 back in the day with bot add-on. I remember the bots learned to flank because we accidentally flanked them once. Oh wow, that's pretty crazy. Aaron just like, I'll find it in a virtual bargain bin. Yeah, true.
Wait, what was that?
With getting the game cheap.
I'll find it in a virtual bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Adam
I mean,
says,
sometimes it's nice.
Adam says, I mean, Aussies have been using gender-neutral terms for a while, like mate and the C word. That's true. I don't like using those words particularly. Also, I mean, one for a very obvious reason, and the other one, it's just not really part of my lexicon much.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of saying the C word sometimes, but well, you know me, I have like a very mature language type stream. I think the C word is a tough one because people can get very offended by it.
Some people are extremely offended by it, and some people do not give a crap. It's a very like hit and miss.
And that's the thing is I've dropped the word a few times in the stream just when playing like, you know, knife only hard mode Resident Evil, you know, I'm so pissed off and I just drop the word sometimes and it's like I try not to because I don't want to like turn people off, but at the same time, like, I feel like most people nowadays are starting to get, like, less and less offended by that word. I don't know.
Well, if you're talking to an Australian, you're pretty good chance that they won't care. But
right, because they use it all the time.
Yeah, it's relatively common over here. Dark Fox says, VSync here, so what is screen tearing? Is it a technical issue? Or just what happens after I bang your mum? Get dumped. Somebody got the reference. I mean, it's a pretty obvious reference.
And then, of course, Doctor decides to troll and drops the word into chat. Isaac is a top. I won't say
That's
it only because we're on your stream too, and I know
Yeah.
yours is more family friendly.
Carl Urban in The Boys is using it a lot. That's true. He's been using it a bit, hasn't he? So.
Well, the thing is, like the only time I really personally, and maybe I don't have any right to have an opinion on this. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I do. I think the only time that word is really offensive is like, or it should be offensive, is if you're like using it as a derogatory term towards a female. Yeah. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? That's like if you're like specifically being rude towards a female or something and you're calling her that, I think that's probably kind of pretty wrong. You know what I mean? But just to like say it or call somebody it in general, like as a joking thing or as like in a game or something, I don't think it's a big deal.
I think for most people it just sounds like a filthy word. Like it just sound like the way that it viscerally sounds is not a pleasant sound. I don't think even a lot of people necessarily have issues with the specific actual description of the word as such, but it's just got that visceral feeling to the way that the word is said, I think, and people take a lot of offense to it. Like I said, I don't particularly I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I can't talk to you anymore because you said that word. I can't believe you've said that word. But at the same time, I'm like, we could probably say something else though, couldn't we?
You actually just sounded like you said it because of your accent, and you said can't, but like, I thought you just said the word like multiple times in a row. I was all like, okay, Isaac, we're getting spicy.
All right then, okay. No, I just have an accent. No, I didn't. I definitely did not say that word. I can't say it. I can't. Anyway, I definitely have to wrap up the stream. So we might, honestly, we might look into getting some, like getting the bot version of that working, and maybe just do like a chill game of that next week while we're in between games, and get the community in if people want to play. And hopefully everyone doesn't need... I'm pretty sure what it looked like was the server has the mod, and then everyone else can download it, and so you don't have to do anything special. But we'd have to do testing of that. I don't know if that's how that works. If it's going to be like everyone has to download it and do these special things to get it working, that's going to be a pain in the ass. But, you know, at the very least, we might be able to play some bots and stuff.
Pain in the ass is relative.
Yeah, well, I mean, for them it would be.
Yeah.
Like, getting viewers to do it, it's just a big barrier to entry. Because some people will be, like, real keen to do it. Other people will be like, it's way too much effort. Which is fair enough, because it is a fair bit of effort. Whereas we have time in between stream to get it set up properly.
Alright, well, if anyone hasn't checked him out yet, go check out Isaac.
Yeah, true. I'm just going to shout you out as well.
Yeah, I did the same.
Oh, I did that wrong. I did that very wrong.
Like I said, we do the co-stream every week, so it's always a different game. Once we get through one, we'll choose another. It seems like we kind of just are going to do that indefinitely until one of us falls off the face of the earth or something.
Something like that. Or until we run out of co-op games, because there's not a plethora of co-op games, unfortunately. But
that's true. And once we feel like it's not fun anymore, I guess we might stop doing it then. But it's always something that we could always come back to at some point, even if we did stop doing it, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen any particular reasons to stop at the moment. It's been fun just going through different games. So yeah, I don't see any particular reason in the near future to stop doing it. We'll see how we go. Just play multiplayer games forever. I feel like multiplayer isn't necessarily the vibe for either of our streams as much, but every now and then, and hopefully we get you guys into play as well. It'd be nice to maybe break it up a bit.
I didn't intentionally skip past your last message, Dabs, and other people. I'll get right back to it, but I just wanted to read this one comment from Dabs because he said, "Not a plethora of co-op games." I mean, there really is a plethora of co-op games. I guess it's just a matter of games.
Let me rephrase it then, if I have to be that anal about it. There's not a plethora of co-op games that we will both collectively enjoy playing through. I'm sure there is a number of online streamable co-op games, but they're not necessarily the kind of games that we're going to play. Whereas
me and
single-player
Isaac
games
have some different tastes on games sometimes.
Or able to afford, exactly, that's another thing as well. If it's on Game Pass, because I've been through Game Pass a bunch of times, and there's not many on there, and that's the main access I have to games, so...
yeah.
But anyway, we'll chat off stream. Honestly, I think we could do a whole stream of Quake next time or something in between, and then we'll figure out the next game after that. But we'll talk about off stream.
Alright, well, I'll see you later.
See ya. Okay, we got a sexy hydration. Let's just do that before we raid out. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Let me take my headphones off. I'm gonna have to wrap this up very sharpish. Speakers. That doesn't sound to have worked. Why is it not worked? What if I put on default? What? Why is it not working? Hello? Usually this works. Huh? Oh, things are crashing. Come on. Just do something. Everything's just having a fit. Bye. Have a great day / night. Bye, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful day / night. Thanks, Fox. I always appreciate you coming in. I hope you enjoyed the stream. My music program has just crashed. I really need to go to the toilet. Schedule coming up. All right, let's get through this as quickly as possible. Monday. Nothing over the weekend because we don't stream on the weekend. Monday, Skyrim. Tuesday, City Skylines. Wednesday, the movies. Thursday, Dragon Age Origins. Friday, another co-stream with Aaron. That is all I can do. Man, I really need to go to the toilet. Oh, I can hear it now. Okay, let's raid out. Ez again. Let's raid Ez. Everyone, get in the raid. Oh, I really need to go to the toilet. This is real bad. Everyone, get in the raid. Quick. The suffering. All right. Thanks everyone so much. Next week for more me and Aaron. Monday for Skyrim. Bye bye.